Welcome to Predator vs Prey, a show that looks at the ongoing battle for survival between nature's best hunters and the prey so desperate to avoid them. Hello viewers and welcome to episode 3 of Predator vs Prey. I'm your host Tim Williams, and today we're going to be looking at a new predator and a new prey, and we also have a special guest appearance for the end of the show. Last week we saw the meerkat attempt to knock the coaties off the top of the leaderboard. Unfortunately it failed, didn't quite score as high a ranking in my opinion, but this week we're going to look at the Siamang Gibbon. Now the Siamang Gibbon is actually both the largest and the loudest species of gibbon, and the reason it's so loud is because it has a large throat sac which can get as big as their heads and is used to amplify their calls. Now these loud calls are mainly territorial and often in responses to disturbances in the habitat, and it means that they can warn each other when a predator is in the area. Now these loud calls actually help them to survive because they warn each other when there are predators around, but other than this they still have other ways that help them survive. They have amazing adaptations for living in the treetops, including incredibly strong arms for acrobatic hand-over-hand swinging to the ability to use branches as beds. Now, because of these amazing adaptations and features, virtually no predators can catch them due to their speed, manoeuvrability, and the fact that they sleep out of range of many predators. This guy in the video is a very good example of that because he's only a few months old, yet you can still tell he has very strong arms and he's easily carrying himself around with the rope and up the sides. He's just finding his feet though, but when they're fully grown, they are much stronger. Now it's because of these features that I am giving the Siamang Gibbon a huge 8.5 out of 10 on our prey rating, making it the top prey so far. That's because it has virtually no predators that can hunt it, it is incredibly strong and incredibly agile. Now we've looked at the gibbons and the great score for them, and this week we have an awesome predator. It's probably my favourite animal there is. It is the Bengal tiger. Now these massive beasts are incredibly hard to see in the wild, and some people go weeks without seeing them. So I went back to the zoo to see one of these magnificent animals up close. Now you can see this tiger here is absolutely massive and he's not even fully grown. In the wild, tigers have a lifespan of about 8 to 10 years and they are an endangered species. They live alone all their life apart from mating season, and they are incredibly territorial, and they do this by marking their territory with their scents. Now, most of the time, Bengal tigers will hunt medium to large mammals, such as deer and buffalo. However, they are also opportunistic and will hunt smaller prey like monkeys and fish. Their normal technique of hunting is to stalk their prey, being camouflaged in their undergrowth with their stripy coats. In the savannah, it's actually a surprisingly good camouflage. Now, the tiger will get as close as possible as it can before pouncing, and then what it will do, it will latch on using its large paws and claws. It will grab onto the prey, and it will use its strong jaws and large teeth by latching onto its throat and strangling the prey. If on the rare occasion this pounce technique doesn't quite catch the prey, the tiger isn't lost because it can reach speeds of up to 40 miles an hour chasing its prey. So even if the prey is lucky enough to survive the initial pounce, it is not going to get very far. Now, as you can see, the Bengal tiger clearly is an incredible predator, using all its power and strength available to it. It also uses its brain too, using its camouflage to sneak up on the animals. It's because of these features that the Bengal tiger is getting a huge score of 9 on my predator rating. It's getting the same as the barn owl because both of these animals use their methods to be the best predators in their environments. Now, that was the Bengal tiger, and we've also seen the Siamese Gibbon today. And as I said earlier, we have a special guest animal, and that is the Asian elephant. Now, I can't really include it in the prey or predator because it's a herbivore, but also it has no natural predators. And I actually went to Thailand to see one of these animals. Elephants are truly incredible. They're humongous. They're actually the largest land mammal on Earth. Now, this size, combined with their strength, their tusks and their surprisingly fast pace over short distances, is what makes them so deadly to potential predators. And that's the reason there are no actual natural predators for the elephant in the wild. There has been one documented occasion where a pride of lions has taken down an elephant, but this is a very rare occasion and hasn't happened much. Because of this, it's probably fair to say they're too amazing at defending themselves to actually be called prey, and therefore too good to be in our prey scale. Thank you very much for watching today. That's been episode 3 of Predator vs Prey. I hope you all enjoyed it. Join me next week for another episode of Predator vs Prey, where we'll see 2 more animals, plus we have another extra guest. Thank you very much for watching. Look forward to seeing you next week.